Hi guys, it's Dr. John back with a dose of the blues. Today we're listening to Son House, one of his most famous songs, Death Letter Blues, based on an earlier song by Son from 1930 called My Black Mama. Let's bring it up. Death Letter Blues by Son House. Let's bring it down.
I got a letter this morning, I do, written in red. Say, hurry, hurry, the gal, your love is dead. I got a letter this morning, I say, how you written in red? They say, hurry, hurry, cause the gal you love is dead. You know, I grabbed up my suitcase, took her down the road. Oh, when I got there, she's laying on the cooling board. I grabbed up my suitcase, I said I took her down the road. I said when I got there, she's laying on the cooling board. You know, I walked up close, look down in her face. It's a good old girl, got the head of judgment day. I said I walked up close, I said I looked down in her face. I said the good old girl, got the head of judgment day. You don't look like 10,000 people was standing around the burying ground. I didn't know I loved her until I let her down. Looked like 10,000 standing around the burying ground. You know I didn't know that I loved her until I began to let her down. You know I didn't feel so bad till the good Lord's sun went down. I didn't have a soul to throw my arms around. I didn't feel so bad until the good Lord's sun went down. I said I didn't have a soul to throw my arms around. You know it's so hard to love someone don't love you. Don't look like a satisfaction. Don't care what you do. It's so hard to love someone that don't love you. You know, don't look like it's satisfaction. Don't care what you do. You know, love hide out for, make you do things you don't want to do. Love sometimes leave you feeling sad and blue. Love hide on front, make you do things you don't want to do. Love sometimes leave you feeling sad and blue. Blues.
Well, harrowing rendition there by Son House of his song Death Letter Blues from 1965, playing a National Resonator guitar, full metal body, and using a copper slide. He's well known for using a bottleneck in the earlier days. Yeah, of course the song is really as I said before, harrowing. It's about the guy who gets a letter about the death of the woman he loves in the morning. Then he goes to see her in the morgue. He sees her on the cooling floor, and later he attends a funeral. Of course, it's desolate, desperate, and you hear that in the chords and the singing. As I said before, Son House was a bit unusual. As a bluesman, he was from the Mississippi Delta, but he grew up in a very religious family, and he was a churchgoer, disliked the blues, and around about the age of 25, he heard someone playing bottleneck blues, and he was fascinated by it, and took up the blues whole time. And he already had a musical background, singing in church and playing some instruments, so it wasn't maybe that difficult for him. Later on, he became so famous in the Mississippi Delta area, that he drew the attention of Charlie Patton, the #1 bluesman of the day, and influenced Willie Brown and even the great Robert Johnson. In the 1940s, after making some recordings for Paramount that didn't really do much nationally, although he was very popular locally, he gave up music and took to a series of menial jobs like portering and working on railroads and so on, so forth, until the 1960s, when some people sought him out at the time of the great blues revival, and he started to play again, and that's where this recording comes from, 1965, probably about 4 or 5 years after he'd started playing once again. It might be mentioned that in his early days, he wasn't only just religious, he was a pastor giving sermons. So really that change from religiosity to the blues was amazing, and kind of the opposite to what you might expect. You can imagine somebody playing the blues and then becoming converted to Christianity, but this was the other way around. So yeah, Son House, one of the greats. Hope you enjoyed this analysis and great blues track. If you did, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thanks a lot, and see you next time. Thanks, guys.